Okay, so this is the first time that I've ever done anything like this, but I wanted to say something about what happened with George Floyd in Minneapolis. What happened with him it was tragic, very tragic. But what's going on now is even more tragic. The rioting and the looting in the streets. People who didn't even have anything to do with George Floyd's death are now being punished for something some corrupt cops did. I don't even think, and to be honest, I don't even think that the rioting and the looting in the streets, it doesn't even have anything to do with George Floyd's death anymore. To me, they're just now using this as an excuse to justify acting criminally. This man, he died horribly. He the way he died, it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened at all. And yet it did. But instead of us coming together peacefully and trying to think of a peaceful solution to solve this problem, we start looting and rioting in the streets. How does this get justice for him? All this is doing is dishonoring him. Martin Luther King, when he was growing up, his protests he believed in peaceful protests. He didn't believe in all this violence and stuff that is going on right now. And I don't understand why it's happening. It does not make any sense to me. I prayed, did a candlelight vigil for George and his family, but peacefully. Violence on top of violence, it doesn't do a thing. I understand, people are angry. They have every right to be, because again, what happened to him was bad. But my mother always told me that when you do an eye for an eye, everybody winds up blind. You do a tooth for a tooth, you wind up with no teeth. And I don't know. It just seems weird that this is turned into this. Because again, this does not have anything to do with Floyd's death anymore. Nothing. Now it's just a justification to commit criminal acts. And that's bad. He shouldn't have died the way he died. But responding to it the way that it's being responded to, that's not good either. So, people, come together and think about how best to honor this man's name. And don't take it out on people or businesses that had nothing to do with this man's death. Nothing at all. Those people, they work hard for their businesses, and they don't deserve to have their businesses looted and rioted and broken down because you're angry. They didn't do it. It wasn't their fault. It was the corrupt police officers that did it's fault. And you want to get your message across. But this isn't the way to do it. This isn't the way to get your message across. There's got to be a better way. So, as a people, and I'm not talking about just, black people. I'm talking about as a people, as a whole. We need to come together, and we need to focus on the best way to solve things in a peaceful manner. We would get a lot done. That's all.